y'all? This your boy Karan, aka Q-Ball Grady, coming to y'all from the QG Creation Studio here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I just wanted to let y'all know this is going to be our very first episode of Something About the Pelicans. I just want y'all to know we got a guest star coming in tonight. Maybe y'all know him, maybe y'all don't, but you will know him after this. We also want y'all to subscribe, like, and share so y'all can make sure that these notifications pop up whenever we drop stuff. This is gonna be coming, y'all. I mean, I hope y'all ready for this one. But hey, look, now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and get into this. What's up, man? What's good? How you been, bro?
Hey, man, can't call it. It's been a great one, man. Just blessed.
Man, look, I just wanted to invite you. I wanted you to come talk on the show. We've been doing music for a long time. We've been doing music since just around the corner.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy, bro. I know you had some, we've been out the way, but you came back in, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely. We just had Darnell. in here too. We got a track with him too, man. So I was very happy that we got to do that too. But first of all, bro, this episode is gonna be about music. We love music.
For sure.
We love it.
Love it.
The thing is though, is that unfortunately, bro, we are fighting against the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? We really fighting against the spirit realm when it comes to music right now, man.
Yeah.
Because the industry is like terrifying, bro. It's like so satanic. You got all of these different songs that come out that are promoting these horrible things, bruh. I mean, it's just like the worst things that I have seen. Like, what was that? Who just put that song out? What's his name? It's the Montero, the dude with the blood shoes and the shoes or whatever.
Lil Nas.
Lil Nas, bruh. I've never seen anything like that. I couldn't watch the video. I saw like the clip of it, right? And I was just like, nah, bruh. I had to click that junk off. But to think about how scary that is, bruh.
Right.
To see where our generation has gone.
Right.
To see where our generation has gone from, Nas and Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying, bro? And I'm not saying they the best things ever, but just the fact that it came from that type of hip hop music to where we are now in this world. So, you know what I mean? This is how I feel, bro. Matter of fact, forget how I feel. How you feel about the music industry?
I mean, honestly, man, there's a lot of things that you said just in that right there that explains a lot. I can definitely say Lil Nas X, I respect him as an artist. I respect him also for, me, my aunt, her being a lesbian, so I definitely give it to him for coming out as a gay man and, letting everybody know early, so with everything that he's been through, I definitely say he definitely lost me with the, 1% of however much human blood and it say Satan shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
Old Town Road was cool, but
right.
bro, come on.
But that's way too far, and it kind of made me look at it different. So yeah, when it comes to the industry, I say they have a lot to learn. But you gotta realize too, and what I had to realize, like these kids, like they're kids, like some of them didn't even have parents to raise them.
Yeah.
They was either raised by gang members or they was raised by just looking at somebody that take them under their wing.
Yeah.
All the time it ain't the right people. So,
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but I mean the music industry definitely. I feel like we gotta step it up, and I say we because I feel like I'm a part of it. So I say we gotta step it up and just the understanding. I mean, I definitely understand like where you come from definitely plays a part into it. But at the end of the day, man, it's about these kids, man. It's the future, man. They're the future. We not the kids no more. So we gotta grow up, man up, woman up, and let these kids know the truth.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about how the music now, the way it's coming out, you got the female artists, what I mean? You got all of these artists that constantly putting out these gang type music that the children really, they don't know how to get around that. That's all they see, that's all they know. I mean, I ain't gonna really call out too many artists, but all I can say is when you are artists, you have influence.
Facts. That's facts.
You have influence.
Yeah.
You got a lot of influence. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who is looking at your video. There could be a toddler, 5 years old,
right,
just sitting there listening to your music, bro, and he grows up thinking that that's the way things are supposed to go.
Right.
And that ain't the way. Look, first of all, that ain't the way God wanted it to be.
Yeah.
He don't want us to be out here serving the devil, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's virtually what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. And and it's kind of weird because with us having that foundation, I feel like growing up definitely helped. But you gotta, it's weird because these kids didn't go to church like us. You know what I mean? They weren't. I won't say necessarily forced, but it wasn't an option. It was like you either going to church or you gonna get your behind. So
right.
You had an option, but at the same time, later on in life, we build our own relationships with God. So that's why I think people mess up, but they feel like, oh, they forcing me to go to church, but it's like they say back in the day, like I was told by my dad's a pastor, he said this one day, it was like this old song came to him that his granddad used to sing, when he got older, and then he sung it. And then, I was going through my little my struggles, my tribulations, my trials, and then that same song came to me. So it was my turn to experience that song and feel the same feeling that my grandfather, my dad felt, and I felt. You know what I mean? So it definitely gives a different aspect once you're raised and you grow up in it, and then you get to feel God's love for the first time for yourself.
Right.
It's a whole different feeling, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like I know that when I was raised growing up in the church, I felt like as a child, I didn't accept church the way that I do now.
Right.
I didn't accept the Lord the way that I do now. I just didn't understand. I thought it was just something that old people did.
Right.
But when I thought about how the church that I go to now, how they changed me, how they helped me get saved, how they helped me put me into a different box. Music now is different. I don't even want to put music out there that I feel like is going to affect somebody in the wrong way.
Right.
You can say something like, I don't tie my shoes no more. You know what I'm saying? And then you got 50 kids out there don't tie their shoes, walking around with no shoelaces, bro, just because of how easy it is to influence children. I mean, everybody say children are a sponge.
That's true.
That's what they say. So it's easy for people like me and you who make good music, and anybody else that we know who make good music, to get into a child's mind and make them do virtually whatever we say.
Exactly.
And that's mind control, and that's where the music industry has over adults, children, but they're targeting children.
Right.
They're targeting them because they are the future.
Exactly.
And they don't want them to populate.
Exactly.
They don't want no more population. I told y'all we was gonna get real. I told you we was gonna get real, man.
It's that time.
It's that time. It's been that time, bro.
And just be better about it. We talk about drugs and all these things in the actual songs and everything, and then we ask ourselves, oh, why all these kids overdose?
Right.
Like stuff like that kind of grinds my gears, if you want so. But at the same time, I respect every artist for what they do, because at the end of the day, that's what artistry is, and that's why it's kind of hard for me to, really hate on what they're doing. I wouldn't necessarily. It's weird because if you think about it, a lot of these people, not everybody, some of these people do lie in their music. That's facts.
Right.
Some of them really are just telling their story, just like us. So we gotta kind of figure out the difference in, somebody that's doing it for just the clout and the fame, and somebody that's just trying to tell their story, what they've been through, where they came from.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I feel like most of the time, if it is about the story, it's gonna have compassion in it. It's not just gonna be, chicks and bottles and drugs, and that's where it really gets meant to store to that. I don't give a crap if you was the biggest gangster in the world, my dude. If you rapping about you being the biggest gangster in the world, that's one thing. But if you are purposefully placing these ungodly things, that's what I'll say.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If you're purposefully putting these things in the airwaves and kids getting a hold of it, that's all they gonna know. Especially young, because they didn't grow up on the good music that we grew up on. They only growing up on this satanic, ritualistic music.
Right.
So guess what? When they're in it, then they can't get out of it because they don't know what they done got into, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? So the industry is just full of people who are just numb, bruh. Blinded by people who just like, I need you to put this out and I'll pay you some money. I need you to put this out and I'll give you whatever money that is gonna come with that. But they ain't talking about anything else, bruh. That's coming along with the damnation of other young children. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Those young children that are hearing this, man, and it's not getting out of their heads.
Right.
So they're going out and they're reacting to what they already have learned.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure, man. Bro, that's 100% facts, man. I could definitely attest to that, man. I'm in 100% agreement, man. It's weird, man, because like I said, man, these kids are so vulnerable. I mean, not only now do you have artists like that talking about weed, drugs, and all of this, but now you get, these female artists, and I respect y'all. I love y'all to death. So, but now y'all got these female artists, and some of y'all know what y'all be doing. And they out here talking about how they gonna drop this and pop that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got the little boys watching like, okay, that's the type of woman I need to see. And then you got the little girls watching like, that's the type of woman I need to be.
Right.
So you feel me? So at the same time, it's like we killing each other at the same time, because you got to realize the music industry wasn't designed for us. We made a place for it with Motown.
Right.
That's where we made a place for that. So it was always designed to kind of knock us down. But when they started bringing reparations in, that's what I feel like it is, more of a reparations. Like, okay, we did y'all like this, and we're gonna let y'all kids and grandkids make some money for it. But what are they gonna do for it? That's how I feel like they got it set up. But it kind of knocks us down, with people that do make solid music. And I'm not talking about headbangers and nothing like that, but really give the real about what's going on in the world, man. There's no more than we don't have a Kendricks and Coles and the man, there's so many more to name. Like, I don't even want to miss anybody, but man, there's just so much that we can really learn from them.
Right.
Incorporate that trap with a message.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Same thing with the girls.
I feel you, bro. Bro, and I feel like the female artists now, they making so much money because of the simple fact of they can submit themselves, or what's the word that I'm looking for, bro? I'm looking for the word, bro, when they expose themselves. When a woman exposes themselves, that's a man's weakness. So when you think about how hard it is for a man to even have like a normal shot in the music industry,
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Whenever it's saturated with sex, it's just saturated with just crazy stuff right now. So you got people like, these Christian artists, or these artists like Kanye West. Kanye West, he dropped the Jesus is King. He dropped that album, right? I was surprised. I was shocked to see that he would go that far.
Right.
Whenever we hear, you're such a effing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I accepted it immediately. Like, I wasn't one of those people like, man, don't listen to that dude, don't listen to him. I just was like, immediately like, he's saying some real stuff.
Yes.
He's saying the stuff that the people need to hear.
Right.
Regardless of whatever they want to hear, they're gonna have to hear.
Exactly, and that's the same thing on my end. Just like how you with Kanye, I'm the same way with Snoop Dogg. Everybody looked at Snoop Dogg like it was crazy when he did his album. You know what I'm saying? His gospel album that he made for his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he never got to make a song that his grandma could listen to. Out of all these years, out of all these bangers he had, he didn't have something his grandmother could listen to.
Right.
So he made that gospel album, for her. And also, to show his belief.
Right.
And everybody gives him a bad rap because marijuana smoke.
Right.
With me, I'm an advocate for it. I know the healing, the medicinal use that comes for it. I'm not saying that everybody uses it the right way. Of course, just like with anything, like Kool-Aid, for instance. You're not supposed to drink a whole pitcher of Kool-Aid a day, but people do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the same thing with, I feel like, with marijuana. But how I was getting with Snoop Dogg was, man, out of all that adversity he faced, he still made that album. He still dedicated. He gave that to God, and it shows in his work. So with that being said, it really shows that as long as you keep him first, you know what I'm saying, Because I don't feel like our job was to be perfect. That's not our job. It's to be the best that we can be while we're here.
Right.
You know, if we can't, if you can do, you know, you can hold it down better, you can refrain from all this stuff, that's kudos to you, but maybe that person over there can't. So where you're lacking, they might succeed, and where they're succeeding, you might lack.
Right.
So we always gotta, you know, that's where that communication comes in there, but that's another story.
I feel like we gotta definitely be there for one another. Like, you just showed me a song not too long ago. But you know, we about to play that. Give me 1 second. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. We about to play that joint real quick. Let's see what we got here, man.
I think I finally found a change in myself. Oftentimes I end up blaming myself. All these times I thought I was saving myself. I was playing myself, changing lanes on myself.
This time around I'm gon' get it. Straight up, staying 10 toes down, gotta stay with it. I'm copper-nicking, I hope they hear us. Standing on the word like my name was Jesus. Yeah, I think I finally started to find I traded myself. Oftentimes I ended up blaming myself. All these times I thought I would save myself, but I was just playing myself. This time around I'ma get it straight up, staying 10 toes down. Say with a copper nigga, how dang it, I hope they hear us. I'ma stand on the word that my name was Jesus, and you better believe it. Let praise be to God, you can check in Ephesians. But there's times I thought about giving up the ghost, but God said it ain't that easy. It's sun next season, keep on believing. I'ma let you see what it take to be free. When your heart is asleep, when you worshiping me, you can finally breathe. Look, son, I know you better than you know yourself. Made the stars in the galaxy, made it 6, and the pot of leaves made it trumpets, and every tree made it fishes, and every sea. I'ma guide you the way I see, and later you don't have enough time for me if you really think that I don't understand you by measures. Ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. If you walk holy, faithful, I'll give to you blessings. That's anything you need.
I think I finally found a change in myself. Oftentimes I end up blaming myself. All these times I thought I was saving myself. I was playing myself, changing lanes on myself.
This time around I'm gon' get it. Straight up, staying 10 toes down, gotta stay with it. I'm copper-nicking, I hope they hear us. Standing on the word like my name was Jesus.
I ain't really by myself. I ain't really by myself. I ain't really by myself. No way, look, I ain't really by myself. 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 No, 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 I ain't really by myself. I ain't really by myself. I can't go down. They're right here with me. I can't play around. Don't play with him. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. Let's go. Yeah. Now this out the way, I'm thanking God every day. Yeah, some people didn't even wake up, so I gotta thank him. It's a lot of imitators, but no one can play him. Play him, play him. I keep messing up, I did it by myself. Different women by myself. I was living by myself, smoking, sipping by myself. But I ain't really by myself. I ain't really by myself. Thank God, look, I ain't really by myself. I ain't really by myself. By my lonely. Ain't nobody but look out there right beside me. Gave me life when I was dying. Wiped my tears when I was crying. God, he got me every time. God, you got me every time. God, I can't do this by myself. Get down on my knees when I'm by myself. Ain't gotta beg, please, Lord, why myself? I'm out in the streets, I can guide myself. You can guide myself. I'm out in the streets, I can guide myself. You can guide myself.
You know what, and I appreciate you for even like making it out here. I appreciate you because I know you got a busy schedule and all of that. Like, I appreciate you.
Much love, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me, man, and just everything that you do, man. I don't think you get enough credit, man. People don't give you enough credit, man. Shout out to the album, man. Everybody go stream that. That album was amazing. It's crazy. So many different vibes. So much you can enjoy from it. It's just such a great body of work, man, that this man created. So I want y'all to check that out. But to you, man, it's been amazing, man. From the beginning of our friendship till now, man. It's nothing but a blessing. You know, it's abundance of blessings, man, all at once. So, man, I appreciate you having me, man, and I definitely can't wait to see more episodes to go.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be amazing, man. So.
Oh yeah, bro, that's it. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I appreciate you for coming through, my dude.
Oh yeah, always, man.
I don't know you, but I know you'll be the very best version of yourself when the Lord sets you free. And I don't know you,